Okay, so here I am. I'm doing it. So, something interesting, you know, for my birthday, I had a strong urge to be alone. Alone. And it's the first time that I wanted to be alone because before I did not want to be alone. Like, anyways, now when I'm alone, depending on the situation, like, let me just get to this point, my birthday, that weekend. So I needed to take a bath, just soak. I'm used to taking baths at least every other morning, if not every morning, like for a while. Sometimes I don't, but once I'm in the groove, I take a bath at least every day, every morning, early in the morning, like in between 4 and 7, sometimes earlier when I'm in my groove. And that's the thing, because I'm moody, and that, like, my moon, the way it goes through and transitions so quickly, all the phases, as do I. I feel everything in my body is a thing. Like, I feel before I even think or have an emotion or a thought about what I'm feeling. I feel it first. And so I needed to be in the bath, and I needed to have water purification. So that's what I did. I made bath bombs, and I made bath salts. Now, I tried them both because I always have my salts. I love my salts. They make my skin so moist, and it's just very cleansing and full. Anyways, I went and I got to just sit with myself in the bathtub for the weekend. And it's not to say I was in the bathtub the whole weekend. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, I took 2 baths for my birthday and my baby's birthday. And oh my gosh, and I just, in my journal, and the thing that I feel, or that I was thinking about, feeling, and just knowing, and just extremely grateful and thankful that my fear is over. That's the thing. Being by myself, I realized how my whole life, basically, I behaved because of my fear. I made decisions. I lived my life subconsciously due to fear, all sorts of fear. The fear of God, the fear of my mother, the fear of my father. And the fear of God and serving God and being everything that God wants me to be and worshiping God the way that I'm supposed to, the way I was created to. That has been my motive since I was a girl. Navigating that and my sexual nature, my sensual nature. Those are the things that consumed my being. And I was so fearful and so devoted. I was thinking about Zion, how he came to be. I already sacrificed him to the Most High before I had him. I was in such a state of fear that I was willing to sacrifice even having a child in this 3D reality just so I can go to heaven and save everybody within my reach, everybody that I've seen. So I was willing to sacrifice having a child because that's a lot of work to do and not a lot of time to do it. So it's like I can make babies in heaven. It's not even that serious. The reason why I had Zion is because somebody said I couldn't. And I thought, damn, well, maybe I can't. Because this has been a question that has plagued me for many, many years in my life. My fertility. After all, what is a woman if a woman cannot bear children? Because womanhood is somehow intricately associated with and equated to motherhood. And up to the point with which I hadn't had him, I should have had kids by then. I didn't realize something, though. I didn't realize a lot. One of the things I didn't realize is that I had a whole nother life in mind before I decided that I was going to sacrifice all of that for the kingdom of heaven. That's a real thing. If we want to talk about belief systems, BS, that's a real thing.